spider senses are starting to tingle.
Wonder what kind of a scene I'm getting into.
Congratulations on the success of the second volume of The Deep, your Injustice work, and soon you've just been announced as the writer of Earth 2.
Yes, I have, which is, super exciting. It's daunting. I'm starting to realize just how many fans it has already, and the fan base it has, so everybody's got opinions, but I'm really looking forward to it, and especially looking forward to working with Nicola Scott, who's a very good friend of mine. Yeah,
we chatted to Nicola yesterday, and she was talking about the significance of an all-Australian team on a major DC title. What do you reckon that means to the local industry?
I don't know. I mean, it just means that there's more of us out there and getting out there, and hopefully it'll be a bit more noticeable. Somebody's told me that there's a great big double-page spread on it in the Sydney Morning Herald this morning and in The Age in Victoria. I haven't actually seen it yet myself, but apparently there's me in my very, very tidy desk, which isn't actually truthful at all. It's a lie of a photo. But hopefully, we want more. We want a lot more comic creators. I want more people I can talk to and say, hey, you do what I do. That's great, But yeah, for Australia to be given our own universe to play in is kind of cool, and we just have to try not to break it.
And that's the thing with Earth 2. It is, you're almost starting from scratch with it. You've got the groundwork that James Robinson's laid, but you've kind of got your own playground to kind of do what you want outside the DCU. Is that exciting or daunting to work with?
Well, it's kind of weird actually, because I've just done Injustice, and with Injustice I really did have my own world to play in. That is awesome. Sorry, I'm live on video and stuff, but you guys are incredible, and I want a photo with you both. Yes? Because I write this guy. So I want, yes, you're amazing. Where were we? Sorry.
I think we were talking about working in a sandbox, Injustice.
Oh, yeah. So, because I've been working on Injustice for so long myself, and I've had an immense amount of freedom on that. I know it may not feel like it, but we've had, Injustice has had a couple of things that I've had to do in it. But aside from that, I've just written the story I wanted to write. So... And that's been fantastic. And writing, huge characters like Superman and Batman. Superman's my absolute favourite character ever.
I can tell from that.
And, yes, I did terrible things to him in the book, and I feel awful for them, but it was still, it's still a buzz to get to write him. But, I'm hoping with Earth 2 we have that too, and we'll find out. Obviously it's more entrenched in the DC, universe, and it's the New 52, so there's a bit more responsibility there, but we hope we can do something great.
And you mentioned Injustice a few times. I've been listening to the fan reactions of people coming up. Have you experienced a lot of negative reaction with that? And how have you been dealing with some of that?
Yes, I've experienced a lot of negative reaction. Sometimes I've dealt with it very well. Sometimes I've dealt with it very badly. I've had some nasty tweets sent to my pocket that, I've woken up and the first thing in the morning, that's the first thing I've read, and just gone, it kind of kills you for the rest of the day. And that's the thing, you're kind of in the public spotlight, and now you're reachable from anybody, and any troll or anybody who wants to say something nasty about you can, which isn't great. Sometimes I deal with it very well, sometimes I deal with it badly. But sometimes they're actually saying things that are quite constructive. And you listen and you say, hey, that person might have a point, and you steer a different way. Yeah.
And look, behind the panels, we're massive, massive fans of The Deep. We covered it a little while ago. And can I ask, is a third volume on the horizon?
The third volume probably isn't as much on the horizon as it should be. I know exactly what happens in it. It's epic. It's going to be brilliant. No, I'm not going to spoil that for you.
The camera's just over there if you want.
I'm like, no, I'm not going to spoil it. But basically, James is very busy. I'm very busy. And we need to be able to fund the thing as well. But the problem is we've got a TV series in development, and we're both working on that as well. So that's, it's going to be a 26-episode CG animated series, and I've written the first 2 episodes, and James is art director, and, that's a whole lot of work. But we're desperate to get a third volume out. It's a matter of time.
We are too. Yeah. And look, you've got a lot of stuff coming up. I know you've noticed you've got The Example being published in Polish. You've got that coming out. Yep. But I'll let you get back to it. You've got a lot of fans waiting here. Yep. Tom Taylor, thank you so much for your time.
This is Tom Taylor. I'm the writer of Injustice, piles of Star Wars books, and The Deep, And you're listening to Behind the Panels.